So I just finished watching a video, and the video was about a nurse who had anaphylactic shock or something like that from having an allergy, and she went into shock and ended up that she had been put into an induced coma, okay, or went into a coma. Anyway, while she was in her coma, and I'm going to post it down below, I want you to watch it because it's very revelatory, okay, and it kind of made me think really strongly about my life. And I have been going through a period in my life where I am looking at the things that happened to me as I was growing up as a young woman, when I was in relationships, after I had my children, all those things. So there's elements in my life where, there was some pretty turmoil-filled years, and many years where I didn't feel like I mattered. And still to this day, I look back on those times and I think, yeah, I didn't matter. Nobody really cared what was taking place in my life. I was a strong woman. I was supposed to take care of it myself. I was expected to be able to deal with the trauma that I had dealt with as perhaps a child or a young woman or whatever, all through those years. And I still have some hate. I have some hate for certain individuals in my life that literally threw me to the wind. They didn't care about me. They didn't protect me. I still have issues of hate, and a strong hate toward those people. If they passed, some of them have already gone, but some of them are still alive, and if they passed tomorrow, I wouldn't care. Seriously, that's how much hate I have toward those individuals. And so I watched this video, and I'm dealing with this on a daily basis. I have to do meditation. I've gone through counseling. I have done many things in my life to heal from the trauma that I dealt with. So I watched this video, and I'm going to post it below. I want you to watch it, and even if it's just for the sake of watching a video, watch it. And I was thinking, I deal with this trauma daily, and I have tried. The good Lord up above knows I have tried to forgive. I've tried to forget. I have, like I said, I did hypnotherapy when I was a young woman to get rid of some of the memories that are so vivid. They are vivid in my memory every day. I have a hard time not to break down when I talk about it, but I will make it through. Okay, so there are many things that I still to this day feel like the gatekeeper. I feel like the gatekeeper. I feel like, what's the word? The secret holder. Zip it, throw it away. Don't talk about it, don't think about it, just pretend it never happened. But in my mind, in my soul, in my heart, I know it did. And so I have a hard time. So I deal with that daily. I have never got an apology. I have never got an explanation. I know what the real reason is that I went through this traumatic experiences. I know that the perpetrators, I know what they dealt with. And so, when you're hurt, a lot of the times, you don't even realize, you think it's normal. And so you extend that hurt onto other people. And I truly believe that that's what happened. And I do know traumatic events. I witnessed it. I lived it. I was there. I know the heartaches that those individuals that hurt me, that they went through. I know. I was there. I seen it. I witnessed it. I am, I guess it's called the gatekeeper, the keeper of secrets, the whatever. So I know, but I choose to keep my mouth shut. I choose to keep those memories in the back and not to voice them. They're not my memories. It's not my trauma. Yeah, I had trauma based on those outlying traumas, but they're not my traumas. And so it's not up to me to talk about it. It's not up to me to heal for them. It's not up to me to voice them to any of you out there. I'm here to tell you how to let go of traumatic events or memories that you have taken with you into your adult years, perhaps from childhood, perhaps from, relationships that you had. And I have been the gamut. I have had traumatic events as a child, traumatic events as a young teen, traumatic events as a young adult, traumatic events as an elder person. Okay, I have dealt with it all. And I don't know, is it something that I was given, that burden I was given to carry so that I could learn to forgive? I have a hard time to forgive. I truly do. But I am getting better. I am getting better. I am forgiving for certain instances that happened in my life. I'm forgiving for them. I no longer trust those people. I no longer want to be around them or have connection with them, but I forgive them, and I forgive them based on my memory of the traumatic events that they went through in their life, okay? And so how that kind of trickled into their communication and relationships with me. Okay, as an individual. It's just my journey. This channel's about my journey. And so, yeah, I understand. But when I watched this video that I'm posting below, it opened my eyes immensely. And you know how as a parental figure, even, right? You worry about what might happen, what could happen. You don't worry about necessarily what is happening, but when you call your kids and say, hey, did you hear about the big storms that are coming up? I don't want you to travel because we might get that big storm. Well, might is not that's not how you live your life. If you live your life based on fear of what if or it might, you're going to sequester yourself. You're going to be stuck in this little pigeonhole, and you're not going to get out. You're going to watch life from this little pigeonhole. And so there are some things that are taking place in my life. I have said to all of you, I don't want to ever be in a relationship again, ever. I've had it. I'm done. Okay. And I still feel that way. But there are things that I won't put myself out for. I won't. I kind of steer away from joining new clubs because I don't want to have that connection. I don't want to have to explain myself. I don't want to have to tell why I have certain things that I'm fearful of. I don't want anybody to know my inner hurt, okay? And so I'm abusing myself. I'm hurting myself by not living my life. And if you watch this video, you'll see this one particular individual had her divine say to her, well, you promised that you would go back and you would live your life, and you don't. You're not doing what you said you were going to do. And I kind of look at myself, and I look in the mirror after I watch this video, and I was just crying. The tears were just streaming down. And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was thinking, well, why should I have to fix this? I mean, those individuals are the ones that hurt me, but they're living their life. They're smiling, they're traveling, they're having wonderful lives. They're not going month to month with barely any money and having to think about how much food's in the cupboard and if they can feed their cat. They're not living like that. But they were horrible people. They did horrible things to me as an individual. They did horrible things to me. Things that scarred me for life. For life. My life changed drastically because of these individuals. And I had a hard time to kind of make it through my life. I didn't respect myself. I didn't believe in myself. And I couldn't tell anybody. Because I didn't want to hurt anyone. anyone who was innocent, I didn't want to hurt them. And they would get hurt. There would be a lot of people that would get hurt if I had spoke my truth, what had happened to me. If I spoke that truth, there would be many people hurt, many. And many that weren't even aware of it. And I don't want to be that person. So when I watched this video, it was kind of saying that, until you get to that point in your life where you take control, you take control. And I thought I did. I thought I had. No, because I still have those fears. I haven't faced up to those fears. Yeah. I don't trust people. I don't get into relationships. I don't trust friendships. I don't trust anybody, because the closer you are to me, the more likely you are to hurt me. So I don't broach that. I don't step over that boundary. I don't believe in the people that say that, I care about you, I love you. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. I don't. Because I think that eventually they're going to hurt me. And usually they do. They do. And they might be influenced by other people who have their own issues. But eventually, they're going to see. But the truth is, this video was eye-opening. And so I see in what area I need to take control of my life. And trust me, on the next video, you're going to see a changed girl. So I shall see you on the next video. And I'm looking forward to that change. I need it. Watch the video. You will love it. You will love it. And, it doesn't matter what belief system you're from, okay? You will see that if you take control of your life and you face up to those fears that many times are, there was times that I didn't trust somebody and I didn't have a reason not to trust them. So if you face up to the fear that you are harboring inside, okay, you can change your life. You can change your life for the better. Think about it. I had a stroke. I had a heart attack. I had 3 bouts of cancer. I have history of cancer in my family. I have a history of all sorts of health issues in my family, okay? And those many individuals opted for the medical healing of their issues, and I did too. But it took a lot of strength to say, you know what, I don't want to do the medication anymore. I want my life back. I want to heal my life. I want my body to heal itself. And that was scary. That was scary as hell. The first week, I remember the first week, and I was weaning myself off of the calcium channel blockers, and my breasts were as hard as a rock from taking those pills. And when I weaned myself off of those, I was terrified. I was terrified. I actually had to take my blood pressure cuff and put it away, because I was checking my blood pressure every 5 minutes. And it was like raising my cortisol level, like crazy. I didn't have faith in even my own body. I didn't even trust my own mind, my own body. So I'm putting it out on the internet for the whole wide world to know, but you know what? There's going to be a turnaround here. And the only reason I'm posting this is because there might be someone out there who's in the same circumstance that I am, okay? And you don't want a close connection to other people, so you're basically waiting to die. You're kind of sitting back and sequestering yourself and not getting involved in life because of that fear of trusting someone who might or might not hurt you. Okay, so I'm choosing to cut that. I'm going to cut that. It's going to take work. It's not going to happen overnight, but I am going to attempt to come face to face with my fears. So I hope you watch this video. I know you're going to love it. I cried like a baby. It opened up so many memories, the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? Opened up so many memories, and I know that I can deal with this. I can learn. I can relearn those skills that I had to trust other people. Like when you're a child and you start walking, you trust that someone's going to help you up. That if you fall, someone's going to pick you up. I need to relearn those skills all over again because I never learned them the first time. So I shall see you on the next video, and I'm looking forward to looking deeper into myself and strengthening the values in my life, like trust, that I need to have in order to thrive in my life. So I'll see you in the next video. The good Lord be willing.